Hi, welcome to Business. We begin with a look at how the cedi is performing. It depreciated marginally on Wednesday on the interbank market. On Wednesday, it opened at 4 Ghana cedis 51 pesos after going down slightly to 4 cedis 48 pesos the previous day. This was after the Bank of Ghana released some significant amount of dollars to support the cedi, and even so, some banks get as much as $2 million. So what is causing this instability? And can the regulator get around this challenge? That's a question we posed to Kobla Nyalete at the launch of the Barclays Africa Market Index in Accra.
We shouldn't be seeing the level of volatility that we've seen over the past few weeks. That volatility, where the currency moves from 4.4 to 4.6 back to 4.45, it's probably indicative of lack of depth of the market. Now, that lack of depth is unpredictable. Given the movement we've seen, I do not think anyone can say we cannot see that again. But what may lead us to conclude that that is past, at least for now, will be the actions of players in the market. And what's that action? Those are the actions of the clients who are buying, selling, and the actions of the central bank. And I think in the past few days, we've seen the central bank step up their presence and intervention in the market. Therefore, on the balance of factors, I think we may remain where we are now till end of year.
It's interesting. In other news this morning, digitizing land titles and other land records in the country are expected to start from the end of January next year. That's according to some officials of the Lands Commission following an announcement from the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now, Principal Officer at the Lands Commission, Timothy Anyido, tells Joy Business the process would, however, start on a pilot basis.
Under the Land Administration Project 2, there has been some background work, contracts have been given, the scanning of documents have been done for some part of the Lands Commission records. The emphasis is on part. This is not a national exercise at the moment. It's been undertaken as a pilot. So the records have been scanned. What we are doing now is doing what we call the user acceptance test to be sure the consultants have done the right things and they've digitized the maps for us. And we trust that by January, ending of January, the pilot would begin. And this pilot will be 10% coverage nationwide for starters. Yes.
Help me out with this whole thing. So how is it going to work out when they complete the mapping and capturing of all these documents? Does it mean that, George, I walk into, you just go into the PCs and search and pull out the data? How is it going to work out?
Well, for practical purposes, so you come to the Lands Commission, you submit your documents, we scan the documents. So therefore, we are going to be working on a digital platform, meaning that the officers are going to work moving the documents digitally. What this will do is that it allows us to work with speed. It allows for quick retrieval of information. So maybe what we are doing now, taking months to do, will now be cut down greatly to a very short period of time. So you bring your documents you want to search, you pay for it, an officer then with a scanned document can quickly access the records, quickly get it out and get it for you. So it would cut greatly down the time that we use for processing.
And that's it for Business.